Hare Krishna devotees. The theme for today is Krishna's compassionate descent. And today's verse is from the chapter number 4, verse number 7. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious practice, or descendant of Bharata, and a predominant rise of irreligion, at that time I descend myself. Very significant verse and a lot of lessons to take from this. And let us try to align with today's theme, that is Krishna's compassionate descent. The first thing is Krishna. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he has compassionately descended to this material world. I'll tell you the reason why. Okay, why is it compassionate? Okay, there are two type of people. Okay, that is eternally liberated people and eternally bonded people. Nitya Siddha, Nitya Baddha. Nitya Siddha are spiritual people, that is Parshadas. That means these people, they stay in the Vaikuntha planet. In the Vaikuntha planet, all the spiritual living entities, that is Nitya Siddhas, right, the Parshadas, they are happily glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. There's no other work for them. Okay, they're very happy there. There is no birth, there is no death, there is no old age, there is no disease, and there is no cheating, and there is no darkness there, there is no time influence there, and everybody is only happy there. It is Sat Chit Ananda, eternity, knowledge, and bliss. That is the definition of Nitya Siddha. They stay in the Vaikuntha planets, that is in the spiritual world, which constitutes the 3/4 of the world. We may think that bhakti is not mainstream. We think very few people do it, right? We say Manushyanam Sahasreshu Kaschid Yatati Siddhaye Yatatam Api Siddhanam Kaschid Mam Veti Tattvataha. That means Krishna is saying very few people try to understand me, and out of that very few people understand me. We think that bhakti is not practiced by many, it's not mainstream. What is mainstream is to be normal. Normal means just like being the others, like being conditioned, being the Nitya Baddha, just repeatedly taking birth and death. That's what we think this is normal. But actually that's not the fact. The fact is this is abnormal. Being a Nitya Baddha is abnormal. The reason is because 3/4 of the living entities and the 3/4 of the entire world created is belonging to the spiritual world, and where Nitya Siddha stay. And it is a very clean place. Okay, this is a dark place where the Nitya Baddha stay. You see, so something like in a city, there will be some parts of the city which we want to be proudly showing to the tourists, right? Which look so beautiful, which make the city look very nice. There are some parts which are very dark, and a lot of crimes happening there, right? And even the police become scared to go to such places, right? That is called as some of the darkest places of every city has it, isn't it? So we are staying in the material world, which is exactly like that. So we belong to that dark world. There is darkness in this world, please remember that. We are saying every day sun is rising and sun is setting. The necessity for the sun to rise to illuminate this world means that there is darkness. In the spiritual world, there is no darkness. And only in the material world, there is darkness, and it was created. It was designed to be like this. Lord Brahma had to create it, and he felt very bad after creating it. But that was his duty to create. Why did Lord Brahma create? That's a different story. Okay, because the Nitya Baddhas want to stay there, right? It is almost like this. So there are some places of the city where it is very dark, lot of crime happens. It's not that the city mayor wants to keep that place, but the people who are staying there, the criminals, they want to stay there. It's like, it's their choice. They want to be there. So all the criminals of the city, they come to one place and they're very happy there. This is our position. This is our material world. We are very proud of it. We think we are very happy about it. Right? This is material world. It's a world of darkness, also called as world of death. It's called Martya Loka, means a place where people are coming to die. This is a place of death. That means something which is inevitable here is death. But spiritual world is not called Martya Loka. It's not a place of death. It's a place of eternity. That is spiritual world. So Krishna, when he descends, what do you mean by descend? Just like a flight descends. That means it has ascended. That means it is on the top. It is in the air, 30,000 feet above the sky. It is now descending. That means it is coming down from its position. Ascend means going up. So spiritual world is above. Material world is below. Try to understand. Okay. Being spiritual is above. Being knowledgeable is above. Doing devotional service is above. Being a devotee is above. Being material, being ignorant, being a non-devotee is below. Darkness is below. Light is above. So to come from light to darkness, nobody wants to do that. I will ask you this question. I'm sure all of you would have come from different places, right? So would you like to be going to a place which is having lesser comforts than this place where you're currently staying? If I ask you this question, very less comforts, like some underdeveloped nation, okay, some war-torn nation where there is war, there's constant crime going on, constantly people fighting, where there is no security, where there are no basic infrastructure. Would you like to go? Is there anybody here who say, you want to go there? Hare Krishna. Is there anybody who wants to go to such place? Yes or no?
No, Prabhuji.
Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go. Nobody wants to go to a place which is war torn, which does not have peace, right? Where people are ignorant, right? Where you don't have basic amenities, correct? We don't want to go to such places where there is instability, where there is a lot of cheating, where there is darkness, right? Where there is a lot of crime. Of course, we don't want to go. But Krishna has come. That is his compassion. That is why we are saying it is Krishna's compassionate descent. Here the shloka says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujami aham. So whenever and wherever there is a decline in the religious practice, O descendant of Bharata, a predominant rise of religion, at that time I descend myself. So you see, the government officers, when there is a flood, when there is an earthquake, so what happens? The government officials will be surveying the area in the helicopter. And in the helicopter, they'll go and they'll survey the area, what has happened, what is the damage. And sometimes they will come down to that place also, isn't it? They'll come to that place and they'll inspect what is going on here and what is the problem, how is everybody okay here, etc. Right? So it's a duty, right? Out of duty they come. It's a compassion, right? It's duty, it's compassion. The Supreme Lord is coming. Actually, he doesn't have to come. I mean, it's very easy to say for Krishna to say that if this is the most common question that we ask to Krishna. Krishna, why are you giving me this trouble? Why have you created this material world? Krishna has got the answer, very simple answer. Very simple answer. The same answer that we would give to, let us say, we go to some kind of a Tihar jail, okay, maybe for some preaching. We went to Tihar jail, maybe to give a lecture on Bhagavad-gītā, okay. And then somebody stands up and asks, sir, I have a question. Yes. Why has the government created this Tihar jail? Why don't we have independence here? Why are we suffering here? Why are we forced to stay here? How would you answer them? What would be your answer? Anyone? Why is this jail here? Why should we be punished like this? Why can't we be just left outside? We want to enjoy like the others. But what is this atrocity? How do you answer them? Yeah.
Because of our doings, Prabhuji.
Yeah. They'll say because of your doings. Right? Because you have done crime, you are here. You're a criminal. We say that, simple words. You're a criminal, you have done a crime, that's why you're here. But okay, don't feel bad. You still have chance to go outside. What is it that you have to do? You're not doing what it takes to come out. Right? Simple. Then we start quoting some people. You see, last month this person was sent out. His term was like 20 years or 10 years, but he was sent out after 5 years only. Why don't you just see what he has done and you do the same thing? Correct? They have good conduct. They have been cooperating with the authorities very nicely. They do not have any black marks, and they have done some positive contribution to the community within the jail. And they have followed whatever rules are supposed to be done. They have been good, people are, participants of the community of the jail. They have been good participants. Therefore, they have been sent. And when some big officer had come, governor or somebody, these people went and requested them that, sir, actually this is what has happened. I'm an educated person. Somehow this happened and somehow I got into this and I'm here. So please release me. And that governor had sent them. Why don't you do the same thing? Right? You are not doing what it takes. And what are you doing? You are making some quarrels here. Last week you fought with somebody. You broke something here. Right? And you're creating a menace here. You're not following the rules, authority. Whatever authority is saying, you're not following. Therefore, how can you come out? Right? So same thing, analogy. Okay. Krishna can say the same thing. See, the reason why you are here is because of you. Because you want to stay here, that is why you are here. The choice is very simple. There are so many people who are always worshipping me. They are called Nitya Parshadas. They are not in the material world. They do not have, old age or birth or death. They are always in happiness. They chose happiness. But you chose Maya. They chose Krishna. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I am giving you the choice. Krishna is saying, Krishna is giving the choice. Krishna is giving us the knowledge. But we are choosing Maya. Repeatedly, life after life. Is it Krishna's fault? It is not Krishna's fault. Right? It's our fault that we are catching Maya. We are getting attracted to Maya and we are catching Maya. We are not catching the feet of Krishna. So naturally, we have to go there. Then somebody can ask, why are you saying that? Okay, then why Maya exists at all in the first place? Maya must exist. Just like if you have a question paper, okay, multiple choice questions, right, which decides the eligibility for you to pass an exam, maybe IAS exam, UPSC, or IIT JEE, some exam, multiple choice questions. So every question will have 4 answers. So tell me, how many of the 4 answers is the right answer? Generally, if this, generally, how many answers are right, how many are wrong?
Only one is right, Prabhupada.
Only one is right. Then what is this? What is this kind of system where wrong answers are presented in front of us and intentionally to confuse us. Is this the goal of the people who are creating the papers? They are supposed to put only the right answers so that we don't have any other choice but to put the right answer. Is this how it works? Does it make any sense? Can a question paper have 4 right answers and then you go there to the question paper and just randomly tick something and go become something? Is that possible at all? Then how would you decide who is qualified, who is not qualified? Isn't it? So Maya is there. You have to pick the right answer. You have to pick the right answer. You have to pick Krishna. 3 answers may be Maya. But we pick Maya. We get confused. It is not Krishna's problem. It is our problem. We are not well trained. We have not trained ourselves well. We are not serious. We are choosing death. It's like, we are choosing A, B, C, D. You want happiness or sadness or death or, ignorance. We are choosing C, B, C, D. There is our choice. But still, Krishna is not giving up on us. Krishna doesn't give up on us. He sees that these people are suffering life after life, life after life, life after life. They come to Krishna, we go to Krishna, but we don't surrender to Krishna. When Krishna says, surrender unto me, we said, no, sorry, I can't surrender. I can come to you, but I won't surrender to you. Then Krishna will say, okay, then I will take you from class C jail to class B jail because you came to me. Or class B to class A. Okay, now your jail has got an AC. Tihar jail also, there is an AC room, AC class. It's like for the VIP criminals. Now you are a VIP criminal. Stay in the heaven. Right? This is what is happening for us. So sometimes we are in the heaven, sometimes we are in the hell. But no matter, we do not surrender to Krishna. That is our problem. And we are so stubborn people. It's a fact. Okay, we are very stubborn. And in fact, if we were to be teachers, or in the position of Krishna, it will be very frustrating to see ourselves. Just imagine if you are a tuition teacher and your student repeatedly fails, repeatedly fails, repeatedly fails. Not one time, 2 times. How many times did we fail? Do you know? How many times did we take birth? Do you know? Since the beginning of the creation till now, it has been 50 years of Lord Brahma. The creation started 50 years of Lord Brahma, means one parartha, 51st year right now. That translates to 430 crore multiplied by 50. So many years. 430, like, how much is that? 2,300, right? So 2,150, 21,150 or something like that. 21,150 crore years. We have not changed ourselves. So far, we did not change. We are still having the same stand. No, I will not surrender to Krishna. This is our position. How frustrating it is for anybody to see this. Think about it. Just to imagine somebody, if you see from the position of Nitya Siddha, seeing ourselves, like we feel like giving up, right? What kind of people, students they are? I don't want to teach them that, tuition teacher will feel like that, right? Failing repeatedly so many times, right? How many times? Crores of times. No, hopeless people. But still Krishna has not given hope. That is Krishna's compassion. Still Krishna is still coming, and Krishna has come 5,000 years ago, and he has given us the Bhagavad-gītā. He has done all the pastimes, and he has come 500 years ago, and he has come as Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and explained how to do bhakti, how to go back, how to apply Bhagavad-gītā. So Bhagavad-gītā is jnanam. Bhakti is vijnanam. That is application, theory, practical. And Krishna himself compassionately came and done he has come as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he has shown the practical. And not only that, then he has come in the form of Acharya, in the Guru Parampara, repeatedly, always Acharya keeps coming. But is there any change in us? Maybe a little bit. It's like 1 millimeter change every lifetime. We are moving 1 millimeter towards Golok Vrindavan every lifetime. And then on top of that, we are complaining that Krishna has done everything. Krishna is the cause for us. Why did Krishna do this to me? This is Krishna's compassion. Right? Krishna is compassionately coming to this material world, just like Varaha Murti. What happened was the earth planet was submerged in water. There was a demon who had come, right, Hiranyaksha, and he took the earth planet and he submerged it into the water. And then he took it to the Patala Loka, that is like the lowermost, darkest, lower planetary system, Patala. And then Lord Varahamurti, he came and he came in the form of a boar, and then he went inside. It's a symbolic, in a symbolic in the way that the boar is ready to go inside the mud or inside the dirty place, right? A boar goes inside a dirty place. So Patala is the most dirtiest place of the material world. Itself is very dirty, but among them there's a little bit of categorization. Like I said, for example, class D jail to class A jail. The topmost planetary system is class A jail. The lowermost is class D or class E, the darkest place. And he is compassionately going inside, okay, and he is taking out that earth and coming out. That is Krishna's compassion, that he has agreed to go to that place. Actually, why should Krishna go to that place? Right? So this is for the purpose of establishing religious principles, dharma. Right? We won't be able to go into the entire detail, but let us just quickly say what is dharma. Dharma, it is said, let me tell you what is dharma. Dharma means, in the Srimad Bhagavatam there is said, what is dharma? Savai pumsam paro dharmo yato bhaktir adhokshaje ahaitukya apratihata yayatma suprasidati. The supreme occupation dharma for all humanity is that by which men can attain to loving devotional service unto the transcendent Lord. Such devotional service must be unmotivated and uninterrupted to completely satisfy the self. Srimad Bhagavatam 1.2.6. This is dharma. The reason why we are here in this material world is because of our mentality, that criminal mentality of imagining what is dharma. We should stop this. Stop imagining or speculating what is dharma. That means, just like I said that the criminals they're not getting released earlier because they are not following the rules and regulations given in the book. Right? They've got a rule book that you should be here, you should conduct yourself like this here. What if we break the rules? Okay, the main rule of that, see, the main rule of jail is you just prove that you have changed. We just want to see that you have transformed and you have repented enough. And we want to get an assurity that you will not repeat this. This is the main thing. That is the essence, right? And there may be so many other rules which may be subsidiary rules. Like, you should not break something, or you should take care of something, or you should come in the line, or so many other rules, right? So similarly, there is an essential rule. The essence of dharma is not to satisfy our senses, not to show that we are very great. That is not dharma. Our sense gratification is not called dharma. And we have not got the capacity to decide what is dharma, what is adharma. This is another disease that we have got. We decide what is dharma and what is adharma. Just like the criminal decides what is correct and what is wrong. Somebody you ask the criminal, why are you doing this? Don't do it. Then he will say, this is correct. This is my rule book. I don't care what the government thinks. According to me, this is how it is supposed to be done. This is correct, that is wrong. So just like Duryodhana says, whatever you are saying is dharma, I understand. Whatever you are saying adharma, I understand, but I cannot change myself. I am like this only. I am this. I am very proudly what I am. That's what Duryodhana says. This is our mentality. We should not do this. Krishna is saying what is dharma. Guru is saying what is dharma. No. Then but we are not ready to agree. Right? That is the problem. Right? The moment we just simply agree, we say yes to Krishna, just like how Arjuna did towards the end of Bhagavad Gita. He said simply, Nashto moha smrutir labdva tat prasadat mayachyuta gatosi sitosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanam tava. It's so simple. He has become simply submissive and said, in the beginning he was very belligerent and he was argumentative and he was not submissive. You can put all the adjectives whatever you want, right? I can say that he was like us, like the conditioned soul. He was acting on our behalf, not trying to listen to the Guru, not trying to listen to the Shastras, not trying to listen to Krishna, trying to put so many intelligent arguments, trying to define what is dharma. This is dharma, that is dharma. So many things Arjuna said in the beginning. But when he saw the universal form, when he heard the 10th chapter, when he heard everything Krishna speaking, he understood, okay, sorry, I understood. Now my position I have understood. I am humbly ready to do whatever you are saying, I am ready to do. Karishye vachanam tava. Whatever you say, I will do. This is how a student should be. This is the qualification of a student. That whatever you will do, whatever you say, I will do. And the Guru, bona fide spiritual master, never says anything which is not there in the Shastras. A bona fide spiritual master only repeats, is like a transparent via medium, just like a postmaster. Just like the postmaster takes the post, does not open the envelope, does not add anything, does not delete anything, he just takes it and delivers it. That's it. So a bona fide spiritual master is like a transparent via medium, and he's just taking that message to us and he's giving to us. So our thing is we just have to open the message and just read it and just do it. That's it. Without any question. That's called faith. That is called Shraddha. Unshakable faith. You should have unshakable faith. That is the first step of bhakti. First step of going back to God is Shraddha. Next is Sadhu Sangha. That is association of the spiritual master, taking shelter of the spiritual master. That is the second step. Next, Bhajana Kriya. After taking initiation from the spiritual master, starting to chant. That is the third step. Like that, step by step, we go towards the topmost thing, that is Prema, which is the Panchama Purushartha. Right? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Beyond that is Paro Dharma. That is the topmost Dharma, that is Bhakti. That is love of Godhead. And here the Sloka is saying very clearly. It says that first of all, it is towards Krishna and nobody else. Sloka doesn't say anything. It just says, Savai Pumsam Paro Dharmo Yato Bhaktir Adhokshaje. It is only Krishna and only Krishna. It's not anybody else. Let's not try to tamper this here, okay? It is Adhokshaja, Krishna. And how do you do it? What is the topmost religious principle? Ahaityukya apratihata. That is, without motivation, without interruption, without any hetu. It's not that I'm doing devotional service for the sake of something. Just like how we do karma kanda. Why are we doing karma kanda? The reason for doing karma kanda or the upasana kanda and jnana kanda, there is a motive behind it. Why are we doing the fire sacrifices? Why are we doing some yajna? For getting some material benefit. Why are we worshipping the demigods? So that we get some benefit out of it. That is karma kanda and upasana kanda. Karma kanda is doing rituals. Why are we doing all the Hindu rituals, all the rituals? Why are we doing it? So there is something that we get. Right? Just like the Panditji, he says, no, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, chaturvida para purushartham, and ashtaishwarya prapti siddhyartham. For all that, Material benefits we do. That is karma kanda. That is not bhakti. That is not bhakti. That is not what is the topmost religious principle. Okay, that is not dharma. Okay, nor it is jnana kanda. Jnana kanda is speculative knowledge to merge into the supreme, so that I don't have any individual consciousness at all. That is also not dharma. To merge into the supreme and not to have any individuality at all. If you lose your individuality, where is the opportunity to serve Krishna? Again, that is not the topmost dharma. That is also one kind of a cheating religious principle. Because we have a desire to become one with Krishna, that is also wrong. Because it is not aligned with what Krishna wants us to do, therefore it is wrong. What Krishna wants us to do, Krishna is telling very clearly. He wants us to be like the Nitya Parshadas. Right? And then we have the Upasana Kanda, that is the worship of the demigods. Again, that is for the getting some kind of material benefits. That is also not bhakti. Ahaituki means there should be no kind of selfish desire for us. Like Arjuna, for example, if he is fighting the war, he should not be fighting the war for himself or for his family or for anything, for his pride or for his fame. No, he is just fighting it only for Krishna. That is called ahaituki. Apratihata means no interruption. You should not stop. There should not be any kind of break for your devotional service. Right? It's not that I am a part-time devotee. There's nothing called part-time devotee, full-time devotee, 1 hour devotee, half an hour devotee. Right? It is apratihata. It should always keep going. That's a devotional service. There should not be any kind of break for this devotional service. That is dharma. And to establish this religious principle, the topmost religious principle, Krishna descends with great compassion. Parama Karuna Yei Dui Jana Nitai Chaitanya. So that is these two people. That is, they very, very compassionately they have come here for the sake of delivering the material world. Saba Avatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. Means among all the avatars, it's like the essence, quintessence of that. And it is only simply joy. They introduce a process of chanting and dancing which is simply joyful. Right? And then it says, Bhajo Bhajo Bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudruda Vishwasa Kori Vishaya Chadiya Se Rase Majhiya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. I mean, so my dear brother, I request you to just worship Lord Chaitanya Nityananda with firm conviction and faith. If one wants to be Krishna conscious by this process, one has to give up the engagement in sense gratification, Vishaya Chadiya. And then what you have to do, after you give up the sense gratification first, and then just say Rasa Majhiya Mukhe Bolo Hari Hari. Then start chanting the names of Krishna, Hare Krishna, without any kind of motive. This is what we should be doing. We should not be like a part-time devotee or a semi-devotee. There's nothing called as a semi-devotee, part-time devotee, half devotee, this kind of thing. Either we are here or there. We should catch the feet of Krishna 100%. Which is, Krishna, I shall do whatever you want to do. That is Arjuna's position. Krishna, whatever you say, I shall do it. Arjuna is not saying, I'll do it to some extent. There is a condition. I'll do it, but I have got my own condition. I'll do it at my convenience. I'll do it if I like it. I'll do it when it is possible. Arjuna is not putting that kind of conditions. That conditions is not acceptable by Krishna. It should be unconditional. Right? That is bhakti. That is dharma. To establish this, Krishna has kindly descended to explain us, to show us. And Krishna has got nothing to lose. If we continue our attitude, right, and continue to do the same thing, what we have been doing for so many lifetimes, it's actually on a larger scale, it is actually nothing for Krishna. Because for Krishna, Mahavishnu, if he takes one breath, 100 years of Brahma will be over. One breath is enough. So Krishna is very patient. He can patiently wait. But are we so much energetic that we can take so much of trouble and difficulties is the question that we should ask ourselves. Is it okay if I'm going to be repeatedly dying and repeatedly suffering? You can imagine, I mean, one lifetime, somebody asked, can you tell me what I was in the past life? Then you said, your present life you're not able to handle. Why do you want to know about your past life? You'll not, what are you going to do? You're only going to be more troubled by knowing your past life, by remembering all of that. You be happy now. Right? Similarly, I'm saying if we continue just like this, Krishna can aram se happily wait, but we are going to be troubled. So it's our choice. If we want to be, first of all, we want to get out of this material world. If we are serious, then we should take it seriously. If we are not serious, then nobody can help us. Right? Krishna is coming, Krishna is giving the opportunity, but if we don't take it, nobody can help anything. Right? Just like, education is there everywhere, right? And colleges are there, so many educational institutes are there. But if somebody chooses that I choose to be illiterate, I'll be like this only, then that's okay. You can be illiterate, right? But later don't complain that you are not able to get the benefits what the literate people are getting. Correct? Yeah, this is the sum and substance of this sloka. The main point here, what I'm trying to say is, Krishna is extremely compassionate, extremely compassionate. I mean, the very thought we should not entertain, that why is Krishna making me suffer? It's not at all like that. He is not making us suffer. It is 100% our choice. And we are in complete broad daylight in all our senses. We are openly choosing Maya. That is our position. Let us accept our position. Okay? It is not Krishna's problem. It is 100% our problem. Okay? That we are choosing Maya. We are catching the lotus feet of Maya, not lotus feet of Krishna. We are catching the feet of Maya. And we are not ready to leave the feet of Maya. That is our position. Okay? Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Dhanavad pranams. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna. Anybody has any points to add or any corrections? Did I say something wrong? Please go ahead and say something if you have anything to add or correct. Hare Krishna. Yeah, why is everybody on mute?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Dhanavad pranam.
We know why we are here, Prabhuji. That is enough.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nice session.
Thank you.
Very, very nice session.
Thank you.
Enlightening, and we know what we have done.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dhanavad pranam.
Dhanavad pranams. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji,
Thank
for
you,
the
Prabhuji.
session.
Thank you.